Hey y'all, it's been a minute. I kind of stopped vlogging just for a week or two because I was kind of doing it every week, and I kind of got to like, what's the point of doing this? And then I had to think about it for a minute, and I realized the point is that I want to do it, I enjoy it, and also I think it's a good time capsule. I think it's a nice way to just, you know, be able to look back and remember things. Possibly my kids might want to look back at these. I don't know, they might not. Just not trying to concern myself with like views or likes or anything like that, but just like literally just doing it because I'm drawn to do it. Sorry about the glare, I'm using my phone right now. The final reason why I'm doing this is, to me, there is that off chance that if one person sees it and takes something positive from it, I think that like there's no way that I could have lost anything. And and that kind of brings me to what I wanted to share with this vlog is just kind of been dealing with emotions with the pregnancy. I'll be 14 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and as I have already mentioned, I am single, and the father is not involved at all. He is someone who I saw, you know, dated. I thought there was a potential like for a relationship. There was not, and that's it. And he's not involved whatsoever, even to the point that, like, you know, I would appreciate even just knowing like medical history and stuff like that, and kind of just left in the dark. Something like that can really make you feel just thrown away, kind of. The rejection of that, to know that someone took the time out of their day to sleep with you, but then that was all that they wanted, and the fact that an unplanned pregnancy happened, and then they don't even have the decency to involve themselves in any type of way. I mean, it can make you feel horrible. So I really had to reflect on that and think about that and realize that that has nothing to do with me. That's not a reflection on me. And to me, anybody who chooses to behave that way is just completely and utterly selfish. If you can't even look past your own, you know, wants and needs to realize that another life is coming into the world, I just think that's really, really selfish. You know, really, honestly, I'm like, he's just going to be missing out. You know, that's not a reflection on me as a person. It's not a reflection on this baby as a person, or who this, you know, person is going to be. It's a reflection of that man and his character. So that being said, I just want to say that I think I finally, because I've been really depressed about this, not about the pregnancy, but really depressed about the situation, about not only just being single, but the father not being involved at all. I was really kind of down about that for a while, but I think that I've really hit I guess through some kind of reflection and meditation and time, you know, and I'm sure it's not something like I'm ever just going to forget about, but like I said, I really just reached a point where I'm like, you know what, you're the one who's missing out. This is not my fault. It's not a reflection on who I am. This is not a reflection on anything like that. This is wrong for you to be this way, but okay, fine, you know, I'm better off without you. And I just feel like if anybody out there, if any other women or girls, or, you know, if you find yourself in this position, like, totally, I think you have to feel what you're feeling, and you have to go through those emotions, or, you know, process them in some kind of way, but don't stay there. Like, don't stay there. That's not a place for you to thrive. It's not a place for your baby to thrive, and it's not right. It's wrong what happened to you, but it's nothing to do with you. And I think I realize that now. It's nothing to do with me. And I even find myself in a way thinking I'm probably just much better off without this person in my life anyway. Because what kind of a living hell could somebody put you through, you know, if you're actually with somebody and they treat you like that all the time? Much less, you know, if they treat you like this once and then that's it and it's over. So basically, I've kind of changed my focus from that. Like I said, I've still had to feel what I'm feeling and feel those emotions. They don't just disappear. But I'm not staying there. I have some really great people in my life. I have my mom and my kids, and I have some friends who truly care about me. And that means the world to me. Like, I am so lucky that I have them. If I didn't, like, I don't know what I would do. And I just, like, want to say, if anybody else, if another woman finds herself in this position, I just want to be like, hold on. Just hold on to everything. Just feel what you're feeling, but let it go through you. Like, let it, and then let it go. Like, it's going to be okay. You can do this, and there are people that love you. Even, like, whenever I went to my last checkup, the nurse that I saw that was getting my information, and she's asking about, like, medical history, and, you know, I had to say, well, he's not involved at all. And I could think she could tell I was kind of emotional about it. And then she's like, we'll be here for you. She's like, we're there for you. And that's like literally gonna make me cry right now. But I mean, just the fact that there are so many great people in the world. Like, there really are. That I've realized that some of these people who are just selfish and rotten, they really kind of screw up opportunities for you to be involved with these other good people. Because I've found myself being so jaded, so untrusting, so cynical, and you know what? I'm not going to let those people win. You know, people say sticks and stones can break my bones, but words, you know, don't hurt me. And they do. They do hurt. But I think that once you get through that emotion, once you get past it, you know, it teaches you something. And there's always going to be selfish people in the world. There's always going to be people who are hateful or mean or just otherwise unkind in some kind of way. But I think I have just come to a place where I'm like, you know what, you're not ruining anything for me anymore. You're not taking any more of my time. You're not taking any more of my energy. You're not taking any more opportunities from me to meet other people who are good people. So all that being said, I'm trying to hold on to a positive outlook. I'm really grateful for my family and for the people in my life. And even too, I wanted to say I'm really grateful because, like I told y'all, I was getting back to playing some shows. I'm really grateful for the folks that gave me, that booked me to play at some places in the area. That's been a blessing. And also, a little bit of news about that is I'm having to scale back on the solo shows because after doing this last show last weekend, like, I realized my body, like, literally can't handle doing like a 3-hour solo gig completely alone. And I know it looks like if you're not a musician and you just kind of see people doing it, it really looks like it's just like, oh, look at them sit there, you know, strumming on the guitar and singing, and how fun can that be? Sit there for 3 hours and make money that way. But you know what? It's really intense. It uses a lot of energy to sit there and play and sing and play the right chords, sing the right notes, sing the right words, all while you've got chaos going on around you. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's just, you have to be able to focus. You've got people talking to you, looking at you, loud noises, all kinds of things going on while you're trying to sit there and play. On a normal, like, not pregnant day, this would be an ideal way for me to make money. And, you know, I pretty much enjoy it. But after this last show, I just realized it's just too much for me to do alone, to do a 3-hour gig solo. So I'm scaling back on those solo shows. I actually may not do any more at all. In other news, at 14 weeks pregnant, I am feeling better. Like, I can eat like more foods now without feeling like I'm gonna completely throw up, which is nice. I'm not feeling as completely exhausted as I was, but I'm still not like a normal human person yet, because it still like doesn't take much to make me tired. I'm having a little bit more energy, so I'm really enjoying that. That feels a whole lot better. I'm starting to show some. Maybe I'll show y'all that. I don't know, I'm still kind of at that awkward stage where, like, if I wear something tight and you don't know me or know that I'm pregnant, like, you think I just have a beer belly or something, like, it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm still, like, self-conscious about, like, showing my stomach right now because it's not a very obvious, like, cute baby bump or whatever. Right now it just looks like a beer gut. So anyways, right now I'm at Walmart. I'm gonna get some paint. I've been trying to kind of focus on some things around the house, making some improvements on things, just kind of trying to enjoy the space around me, enjoy my time, and make the most of it and not stress, and enjoy this time that, you know, I've got some time to rest and I've got some time with my family, which is really nice. So I'll keep y'all posted. This is my rose bush that just completely died in the past couple of months. It is completely dead. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. So my rose bush died and left these little, I don't remember what you call them. Like, they sprouted up separate from the rose. Like, they came from the same root of that rose. And so I've tried to salvage them, and I put them in this pot, and I'm hoping that they make it, at least one of them gets established, and then I can replant that somewhere else. Okay, so as you can see, I haven't even weeded this. I literally just threw some more dirt out. Planted some Shasta daisies, some zinnias, some African daisies, and fixing to plant some sunflowers right here next to my rosemary. And these are some 2 flowers that I planted, and they have not perked up yet. I'm hoping that they're gonna make it. They're called sentimental blue balloon flower or something like that. I think that's it, but they're really pretty. So y'all send some good vibes to these 2 kids here, because they need it. There's something about digging in the dirt. Little kids totally have it figured out, because there's just something so good about digging in the dirt. Just makes you feel better from just about anything. And I know it's not blooming right now, but I'll show y'all once I get past that blackberry vine. Y'all have so many weeds that need to, like, be weeded. But all of this right here is my coreopsis, which has these pretty little yellow flowers on it, and it's spread from just one like little plant. Like, it's spread like all over this area under my rosemary. So we're expanding the garden, and let's hope all these little things make it. And here is some lantana that we've had for a while that just came back, and I saw a hummingbird drinking nectar from it this morning, which was really cool. And it would be a lot cooler if I had that on video, but I don't. And we have tomatoes. And we also have a ton of weeds and grass.
S'il vous plaît.